Alright guys, welcome back to another Fortnite video. How are you guys doing? If you're having a good day, hit that like button down below. I'd love to see if you guys are having a good day. And basically in this video, it is time to go over a bunch of glitches in the game that are working right now. And these are some crazy glitches, guys, like a health gaining glitch, a trap glitch, one that helps you to get like free weapons and stuff in game. Just a very fun video going over the craziest bugs and glitches out right now. So yeah guys, if you enjoyed today's video, be sure to hit that subscribe button for more fun videos coming out, especially in Season 11, and also comment down below which skin is better, the Ultima Knight or the OG Black Knight. Let me know down below in the comments, and then as always guys, you can help support me with code TheLlamaSir. I appreciate that a ton. But without further ado here, let's jump on into it with the first glitch I want to show you. Alright guys, getting into it here with the first glitch. This one is a very interesting one that basically allows you to gain health anywhere around the map at certain times. And basically the way that we're going to be doing this is by taking advantage of the Greasy Grove taco time, animation thing that happens every 30 seconds. We're basically going to be taking that outside of Greasy Grove to anywhere on the map. So let's go ahead and head on over there. Alright guys, so diving on down here, there's one thing you're going to need to be able to do this, and that is basically a drift board, and there happens to be one that spawns right next to Greasy Grove at this little outpost thing, as you can see right here. However, I'm going to grab like an item from this chest as well, just for the sake of it. Now then we're going to grab that drift board and bring it down this way over here towards the rift zone. Now basically guys, when you get into the rift zone, you're going to want to place your drift board about maybe 3/4, 1/3 to 3/4 into the rift zone, just like that, and then simply wait for the taco time to come around. As you can see, there it goes. So we're going to want to just get on the drift board, and look at that, we have the taco time animation outside of the rift zone. So basically guys, if we wait another 30 seconds, you will see that that animation continues to happen. Now one thing to take note of with this, you can't mine materials, but along with that, you can see that I regained the health. I was at 50 health, and now I'm up to 100 because of the taco time animation. And there you go. There you can see the taco time animation happening all the way over here. As you can tell, we were pretty far ways away from the Greasy Grove location, yet we still got that animation to happen and still can get the health from it. Now moving on here to the next glitch I want to show you. This one is really interesting because it basically allows you to get 2 items when you usually get 1. But yeah, this glitch has to do with the new location, or fairly new location, Starry Suburbs. If you guys know, there's a special like star type item that you can open up for a free item, but there's actually a glitch with those that lets you get 2 items for free. So if you like dropping towards that area, and right away let me just head on over there, this is like a must know glitch, because again, it lets you get pretty much another item out of the stars, which is super useful. So let's head on in here. Basically guys, the first thing you need for this glitch is to find one of the stars, but it has to be on top of something that you can actually break. So there's one over there that we can actually use, which I will show you how to do in just a second. But as you can see, just for an example, when you open one of these normally, it just spawns 1 item. However, again, if you go up to something, okay, we actually need some materials, but if you go up to something where it's on top of like a roof piece, it seriously just broke in front of me. Alright, let's try that again. Reloaded this up in Playground. Now we've got a bunch of stars on top of things that we can break. So basically what you want to do is break the piece under it down to about 1 hit. You want it to be 1 hit for sure. And then you simply want to open up the star and spam the mining button or whatever, the farming button. And as you can see, it spawns 2 items instead of 1. We got this tack right here and also the infantry rifle. So yeah, let me show you that again real quick on this star over here, as long as it's still here. Alright, so again, you break this piece below it down to about 50 health. You do actually want it to be on 50 health, makes it a lot easier. Then you open up the star and then just keep going until you can farm the piece out below it. And as you can see, again, we get 2 items instead of 1. And this is really useful because these stars have a good chance of spawning legendaries, so you can get a good amount of legendaries out of them, as long as you have a little bit of luck on your side. Oh, and also guys, the little mini bonus glitch, these fence pieces right here, a bunch of them are actually doubled up. That one wasn't doubled up, but as you can see right there, this one is doubled up, so it's a good little extra resource for wood, as you can see. Alright guys, let's get into it with a crazy glitch. This one is seriously pretty insane. So basically what it is a glitch that allows you to be a prop anywhere on the map, literally anywhere. You know how in Moisty Palms you can be a prop? Well, this allows you to go anywhere on the map as a prop. Now you may have seen a previous version of this with the brute. This is an updated version of that because obviously you can't use a brute anymore. So let me go ahead and show you how to do this one. So obviously you want to head over to Moisty Palms, But instead of heading right over to Moisty Palms, you're instead going to want to go either to Lucky Landing and find that one building right about where my crosshair is right there. Not the one on the hill, the one actually on the northern side of the location. Or you're going to want to head over to the racetrack because you're going to want to find a drift board. That is a very important part of this, and as you can see, we're getting close to the racetrack and there are some drift boards. There's one on top of the bus and a few right over here. So go ahead and grab one of those drift boards and head right over to Moisty Palms. If you want to keep it simple, you can just go ahead and follow the road right here. This is a pretty good spot to do it because it's really flat. You need to be towards the edge of the actual rift zone itself to make this work. So yeah, as soon as you get to the edge of the rift zone, you're going to want to slowly move your drift board forward until it's about right there. That should be fine. Then you're going to want to exit your drift board, and again, that's about how far you want it sticking out of the rift zone to begin this. And then after that, guys, simply what you're going to want to do is press the crouch and the whatever your button is to ride the drift board at like the exact same time. So this can be fairly tough, and it honestly takes some really precise timing, so it may take you like a lot of tries. You have to hit them at like the same time. I think it's a little bit easier on PC because it's easier to hit the buttons at the same time, but as you can see right there, we got the glitch done. We pressed both of those buttons at the same exact time, and now we can run around as a prop outside of Moisty Palms, which is very, very interesting, as you can see. Now, there's a couple things to take note of. Like, first of all, you can't break down any trees or anything or get any materials. So if you're out of materials, you're kind of out of luck, but I guess you can search some llamas if you happen to get lucky enough. Like, there we go right there. And then like some other stuff you can do. You can eat some of the consumables like the peppers, so you can run around super fast as like whatever prop you want. That's a pretty fun one to do. And then like on top of that, you can use items and things or whatever you manage to pick up and then switch into a prop or something like that. It's just a very interesting one overall. There's a lot of crazy things to be done. After that then, guys, this next glitch is a creative glitch that allows you to get under the map, which is pretty fun to, you know, like look around for stuff, and it's very easy to do overall. So basically go onto your creative island, and then you're going to want to simply set up something like this. So build a bit of a ramp up into the air, about like that high. It doesn't really need to be specific, but somewhere around here. After that, you're going to want to spawn in a Stormwing. So go all the way down here and find the Stormwing spawn and equip that. Then you're going to want to simply place it right here. After that, you're going to want to go back into the menu and find the Rift Goes. You spawn in at least 2 of those in your inventory. Now then after that, simply go onto the Stormwing and then switch seats so you're on the side of it right here. Might also want to build out a little bit in front of it. Then you simply want to use your Rift Goes as fast as possible. Just keep pressing both of them so you can use them back to back. Now for whatever reason, this spawns you underneath the main map. So unfortunately, you do get eliminated. However, that allows you to then go back into replay. And here we are in replay, as you can see. So simply skip all the way to about the very end when you do the glitch. And as you can see, we can pause over here and then switch to drone free and fully explore under the map. As far as I know, this is like one of the only ways to actually see under the map. And there's a ton of interesting stuff under here. Like for example, you can see that the rift zone extends all the way below the map instead of just being like a half sphere above it, which is pretty cool. On top of that, there's a couple of other things that I always found sort of interesting when I explored under here. Like for example, this is kind of interesting too. You can see under the 0 point and see, I don't even know what you would call that little cylinder piece. You can also see that there's like this weird like wall that goes all the way around it. You don't want to go through there because then you'll get stuck, but something to take note of. But yeah, I don't want to show you guys everything that's under here. There's a lot of other cool stuff, so I'll let you guys explore it on your own. Finally, I found some traps. It only took like forever. All right, guys, before this next one, yes, this is a little trick that has to do with traps. Now, we only have one trap, unfortunately, so we're going to have to do this on like the first try. But basically what it is a way of sort of making like invisible traps, like almost entirely hidden traps, which is very useful for, you know, memeing around, trying to get some funny eliminations and stuff like that. So basically, guys, the first step to this is finding a location where there's like a slight hill. Like this area should work out pretty well. And then you're going to want to place down floor pieces until you find an area that just has barely a corner showing like right here. Now, as you can see, guys, when I take out my trap, I can actually place it right there, and that will still eliminate people like on this entire area. So even if you want to hide it like a little bit more, you can maybe do something like this and then drop like whatever loot you have like right on this area, and people will come running over here. They won't see any trap here, right? But then they'll step on here and that will eliminate them. So it's a pretty funny little glitch slash trick. Obviously traps are supposed to be visible, but this like pretty much completely hides it. Oh, and you can also use like a pyramid pyramid piece like this and reverse it. So that way anybody coming from this way won't even notice it. But if you're an enemy running like this, you're not going to notice that trap and you're going to run right through here. I'm pretty sure you still should get hit with this pyramid piece right here. But moving on here, guys, to the final glitch of the video. This one is a fairly random one, but it's still kind of interesting, so I still wanted to show it to you. So basically, guys, in order to do this one, we're going to want to first head over to Gotham City. I can't pull it up for some reason. So yeah, there's Gotham City down there. Probably one of, if not my favorite locations on the map. It's such a good location. I'm so sad it's going to be leaving soon, or at least probably leaving soon. But yeah, once you head on down there, you're basically going to want to find the item, the Batman Grappler, or whatever it's called. All right, there we go. Finally found one. I guess you don't have to go into Gotham City to find a grapnel gun, obviously, but just for the sake of it, might as well go in here. So as you guys know, when you use the grapnel and you go to glide, it automatically pulls out the Batman glider. However, there's a little trick that you can use to actually get this glider for like the rest of the game. It's just kind of a funny little glitch. So let me go ahead and show you how to do that. Now, after you have found one of these grapnel or grapplers, whatever you want to call it, you then want to head over to a zip line. I'm pretty sure the closest one is this one on top of the hill. So simply head on down there. And then once you're at the zip line, you're going to want to enter it, fire the grapnel at like the hill right here. You'll launch into the air and then you'll want to repeat that again. And if you get it right, it should give you the glider for the rest of the game. So as you can see here, enter the zip line, use the grappler, enter the zip line again. And then as you can see, we can glide away with the glider. And again, if you want to see it working even more, jump off of here with redeploy enabled. And as you can see, we still have the glider. Even though I have like an umbrella equipped, it still lets me use this glider. And like, as you can see right there, I even dropped it. And then if I go to glide away, I can still pull out this glider. So yeah, just a funny little thing that I thought I'd show you guys to finish off this video. Definitely a fun one. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below for more fun videos like this coming out in the near future. You can also check out some of my previous videos here, such as on the left, going over leaks about the event, and then below that, another fun video I'm sure you'll enjoy. But other than that, guys, again, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you in the next one.